are unacceptable. Buhari. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. We have gone way beyond military coup as an answer to a question of change in political actors, said Mr. Buhari, a former military dictator. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has insisted that coup should not be tolerated in Africa, coming hard on Guinea and Mali as the ECOWAS resolved to maintain its sanctions on both countries. One of the most important points that the ECOWAS heads of state and government make is that coup and coup d'état generally are completely unacceptable. We cannot continue to have a situation where they are tolerated for the simple reason that in Africa, West Africa in particular, we have gone way beyond military coup as an answer to the question of change in political actors, said Mr. Buhari, a former military dictator who overthrew a democratically elected government in Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, in 1983. The Nigerian leader added there is a very strong feeling among the head of state that we must insist other international bodies, the United Nations, the European Union, and other regional groups must support the imposition of sanctions on individuals and groups that choose not to follow the democratic process of change of government, but go by way of coup d'état. He stated this during the ECOWAS Extraordinary Summit of Authority of Head of State and Government held on Sunday in Accra, Ghana. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo represented him. Speaking to journalists at the end of a summit, Mr. Osinbajo noted that African countries had gone beyond military coup as a means of changing political actors, describing coups as unacceptable. He also explained that ECOWAS heads of state and government will continue to prevail on the military juntas in Guinea and Mali to return their countries to democratic rule. Laolu Akande, Mr. Osinbajo's media aide, said the summit was convened to review the political situations in Guinea and Mali. He stated that a communique was issued at the end of a third extraordinary summit on Guinea and Mali attended by Mr. Osinbajo, who represented President Muhammadu Buhari. The authority decided to uphold the suspension of the Republic of Guinea from all ECOWAS governing bodies, as well as travel ban and freeze on financial assets imposed on the members of the CNRD and their family members until constitutional order is restored, said the statement. Regarding Mali, the ECOWAS leaders held a meeting presided over by President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo of Ghana and chair of ECOWAS authority. They resolved that in conformity with the decision taken on September 16th, the authority decided to impose sanctions with immediate effect against individuals and groups who have been identified, including the entire transition authorities and other transition institutions. The communique stated, these sanctions will be also imposed on members of their families. Their sanctions include a travel ban and a freeze on their financial assets. It further instructs the President of the ECOWAS Commission to consider and propose additional sanctions as its next ordinary session on December 12th, should this situation persist. The summit, attended by leaders from 13 countries, called on the African Union, the United Nations, and the bilateral other multilateral partners to endorse and support the implementation of the sanction. Well. See who is giving advice. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Look at who is giving advice now. Saying coup d'etat. Of course, in every sense, a coup d'etat, whatever you call it, is highly and should be highly unacceptable in a democratic system of government. In fact, those involved should be punished severely. But unfortunately, the person saying this was involved in a coup in 1983. And not just any coup, not that the coup was against the military government. It was against a democratic a democratic elected government, they start asking your questions. Is there no hypocrisy behind this statement? Because me, I see hypocrisy. When I say that a good name is better than riches, or the quote, people are like, no, that, there are things money can do for you. This is it. This is just it. For reasons best known to him, that particular coup that happened, he was involved. And it was against a sitting government, an elected sitting government, which means the government of then had already become democratic. Unfortunately, or will I say fortunately, it has sprung up that, things like this, you should not do it at all. You should just not do it at all. Should not, how am I going to put it now? You should not come out and make an open statement. See, if you're coming out to beat your hand on the chest that, yes, on this particular issue, you did well, I'm telling you that people, for no just cause, will want to drag you down for no reason. That is just the truth. Talk less of someone who actually is now how am I going to put it now? This is somebody who already has a lot of critics, who already is, people are saying him as somebody who is not a democratic person. Someone who already is not a democratic, he's just hiding under this democracy, truth be told. Someone who says something along the way, it happens that thing, or did something along the way, that thing comes out, and there are now means like, oh, you were a double standard person, you too, you are guilty of the same crime. Maybe that person might have changed, the person will say, oh, I'm changed. But this one, talk less of someone now. Someone who is showing Nigeria that, we are almost under the same, if you look well, or if you listen well, or if you check well around you. Nobody refers to this as you rarely hear administration. What you hear is regime. Buhari regime. Regime. You keep hearing regime. Why? Because he was once a military, and of course, he participated in that particular. And there is no difference. You're not going to come and say, oh, this person, unlike, some people that would, oh, I've changed. No, there is nothing that has changed. It is well, though. It's indeed well. We should learn to remove the speck from our eyes. The speck, the log of wood from our eyes before trying to remove that of another person. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.